Okay. Cool. Should be good now. Peaches and gravy. Peaches and gravy? Maybe? Okay, yeah. It's looking like we are peaches and gravy. So, what's up, guys? Welcome back to UnOrdinary, brought to you by the one and only Udu-chan. Guys, I'm excited. We're finally here. Welcome, babysitter. Welcome, Steve. Welcome, Wheel of Fate. Welcome, guys. Guys, it's fine. Welcome, person. Welcome. So yeah. Basically all it's finally time, guys. It's finally time. We're here. UnOrdinary is back tonight, which means the content is back. I don't know why I'm getting so hyped. I mean, I know why I'm getting so hyped, because I'm really excited for this episode tonight. And what's up, Miriam? Welcome. Glad to see you as always. So yeah, quick recap of episode 288. So Kaden snuck into basement floor 3, I think is the floor they need to get to. It was 3 or 4. But what the fuck? Yes, it is indeed Wednesday, my dudes. So, yeah, welcome, Solo. Welcome. But yeah, Kaden got to the floor. He got to the lab. Agent 23 was able to... They were alerted that there was a disturbance in one of the upper levels, so he went to go check it out, leaving the girl to go back and see what was going on. Welcome, Nikira. Welcome. Glad to see you. I don't think I've seen you before, but welcome. Good to have you here. But yes, so Kaden then went to the lab, ambushed the lab, the scientist who was actually working on the system, or working on John and Sarah's recovery. And so he ambushed them. Meanwhile, the female agent, she got... Give me a sec, guys. Anyway, sorry about that. So yeah, so Kaden got to the lab. Female agent showed up. She was like, "Hey, this bitch is crafty." Obviously about Serafina. Like, I'm here to like protect you. And he was like, "Oh, okay, cool, thanks. Shit. So yeah. So, basically, she started questioning Kaden about what was going on, and she was questioning Kaden about what was going on, how the recovery machine works and everything. And basically, she figured out you're not supposed to be here. So she started like crushing his head, and she was able to verify the conversion worked just fine. So as Kaden was like getting literally his skull crushed, Serafina woke up, knocked the fuck out of her, but not really. She got her ability back, and Kaden was like, "Okay, good, we're here." But Sarah noticed that her power wasn't as fully charged as it should have been. And so she told John and Kaden to get to the recovery, to the machines, because they were onto them. At which point Atlas, Agent 23, showed up, tried to use an ice attack with the icicles on them, but John was able to block it with ice of his own. That's where we are. Episode should be out now, so let's get into this. Here we go, guys. I am so excited. Okay. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Okay. So where last episode left off, he was right about you. You're going to be a problem for us in the future. And Sarah just, she shouldn't be conscious unless Orin didn't fully give us our abilities back. John, Caden, hurry up and grab the machine. So we get the scale like we did way back when Layla and Arlo were halved. So Sarah, she is apparently at level 4 right now. So, and John, okay, John's stats are not the same, but his trick isn't halfway. His trick is like at least a 7. Okay, they're onto us. We need to get out of here fast. The icicles come, and John's just like, and he summons an iceberg of his own. And he's just like, you. Unordinary episode. His trick is 8. Good call, Collins. Good call. Oh, I'm sorry. Real quick, Solo, what's up? Mimic, Winter, welcome. Midnight Summit, and Collins, welcome, guys. Welcome. So here we go. So Sarah's still hovering over the girl. She's still got like the phantom arm thing going. John's ice is fairly high up, but it is like a little thin, I would say. It's not as like spread out and like, you know, wide as Atlas's as Agent 23's was. And John just like, and Agent 23's just like, this fucker grinds his teeth. He's remembering what he did to the two of them. No, she hasn't, Colin. She has not implied that. You'll pay for what you did. Wait. John is thinking, guys. And Caden, he's remembering what Caden said. This was before. The device is very heavy, and we'll have to move it quite a bit of distance. Sarah will come along to back us up, just in case Orin tries to pull something. John, once your abilities are back, you'll use your amplified teleportation to help me get the device out of here. Stay focused and conserve your strength. That's right. Don't forget what we came here for. Okay. Orin must have fucked with our recovery process. I can feel aura flowing through my channels, but it isn't nearly as strong as it should be. Since I already copied Ice Guy's ability, I only have enough aura left to grab one more. Caden! I'm ready when you are! And Caden just nods. Teleports to John. Okay. Now I just need to find the opportunity to get us out of here. You got away once. This time you won't be so lucky. So he sends out a massive barrage of ice at John. And John's just like, raised another block, but it crashes through. It gets him right on the cheek, but he teleports over to the ice guy. But he transforms into water. And then girl agent just she gets up. And Sarah just kicks her into the wall. Stay down. You little bitch. She cloned herself. Do they all have Ghost Hand. They all have Phantom Hand. What's this? That's not just the claw. She can clone herself too? Damn it. That short-range teleport took more out of me than I hoped. And this ice guy. Right now his level is far above mine. I don't have enough aura to copy his ability fully. His ice is denser, and I can't use water form like he can. So John just sends out icicles, but none of that matters. I just need to lock him down. But they just phase right through Agent 23. Now! So, John freezes the water. He did not freeze the water. He did not freeze. So, he turns him into ice, frozen. That should do. Yeah, he's cracking right out of that, bro. Did you honestly think you could beat me with my own element? And Kate, this isn't looking good for us. Something wonky is going on with Sarah and John's abilities. They have their hands completely tied with those goons. I need to do something. And he's looking at some shit. He's looking at some like things that are like, he's looking at some plugs. I don't know what these are. But so the clone girl, she rushes Sarah, and Sarah just, as usual, just does her overclock and knocks all three of them. Goes for the third, and she tries to block. Boom! But she grabs Sarah. You can't run now. Who said I was going anywhere? Bam! Right in the oh no. She blocked it! And she has another. Oh no. And they're grabbing, the two clones from behind are grabbing Sarah now. And squeezing. And then Ice Guy surrounds John in water. Arrogant boy. So you have the time to look away, do you? So John tries to teleport, but he grabs him. What the hell? I can't teleport away. And he gets stabbed. You're not getting away that easily. You've been nothing but a nuisance to me. I'm going to make sure you die a slow and painful. Wait, what stabbed John? Did he just... okay, I guess an icicle stabbed... Okay. He formed an icicle in his arm like before, and he stabbed John through it a little bit. Okay. So, there's water dripping onto the floor. And Caden just tore electrical wires. Incoming! And he crashes the cart into John's ice. And John almost falls over. Shit. John, get up. Sarah needs you. Sarah! So he sends ice at the girl and stabs the two clones behind. And stabs the main one. And they fade, they vanish, and Sarah begins to fall. And she's going, Sarah! John, forget the plan. We're leaving. They're too much for us. What? Oh no. Caden, why would you leave him? Why would you leave him, Caden? That's it? We're just gonna fucking leave? John. Not only did we fail to get the machine, we hardly even got our abilities back. No, I'm not leaving empty-handed. UnOrdinary episode 289. And you can't do this. Come on. No. Lebonus. Melvin, that was his name. I knew that. Spectral Claw. Okay. Level 5. Okay. So, power and trick seem to be his largest stats. So, And then we got stats for the agents. Candace, you didn't even say her name, Uru. You just fucking gave it like that? Oh, okay. Oh my god. Okay, hold up. We got a name. We got a name for Agent 23 too. Uru, I swear, if you fucking said Atlas, I swear. Candace, duplication, 5.6. Trick is definitely her highest stat, as well as defense. Okay. And then speed is the lowest. Power and recovery seem to be about even. But thanks to Spectral Claw, her power is a bit stronger, and her speed is a bit higher too. So here we go. Liam, come on. Liam, lame. Liam, Hydro Freeze. Okay, that's like a 2-in-1 ability right there. 6.2. So, pretty close to Arlo in strength, honestly. Pretty close to Arlo in strength. Trick also. Oh, this is really interesting. Liam's stats are definitely higher than Candace's because he's stronger. He's a god tier. He's 6.2. But their stat distribution is actually really similar. Liam's highest stat is also Trick, then defense, then power, just like Candace, then recovery, then speed. Their graphs are very similar, like Remy and Ray. That's really interesting. And then of course, yeah, he's got the 2 stats for at least Spectral Claw. So maybe they only tested it with one ability right now, huh? Because I don't think Uru would post these stat sheets if she was going to show that they also had Rain's ability. So yeah. So yeah, he is weaker than Arlo by 0.1. But yeah, I say he could still fucking body Arlo. I'm gonna say he could still body Arlo. Like, let's say, okay. Under the right circumstances, he could definitely body Arlo. Is it definitely in Arlo's favor a match though on equal terms? Absolutely, it absolutely is. But Liam can most likely, if he's still in a barrier, he can most likely form ice and like control water outside of a barrier. Or while inside a barrier. Like, so barriers here, like right in front, he goes up to the edge and he's just like, nah, bro, fuck you. And like someone's like, icicles like around the barrier or like outside of the barrier and there's like, fuck you, Arlo. But yeah. Nice one, Solo. Nice. John's gonna solo. Okay. At this point, Uru has to like give John that boost, right? Like she has to do it. I mean, come on, Uru. Uru, I swear if you let John get caught by Spectre, I swear if you make John a prisoner next, I swear, Uru, we're done. We're done. We're absolutely finished. I'm not reading the series anymore. Okay. No, I'm clearly gonna read UnOrdinary still, but just please don't make John a prisoner. Just please don't make John a prisoner of Spectre. Like, give my boy a W. Welcome, Mercer. Welcome. Give my boy a W. Collins, I doubt it at this point, just because Sarah has left. Sarah has left the facility, so he doesn't have access to her aura anymore. So yeah, I don't think John's gonna get time manipulation this time around. So yeah. Also, confirmation, I guess teleportation's a physical plane ability. So yeah. But yeah, John absolutely, he needs to get that reamp or whatever, that reamp. But yeah, we gotta see what happens. Uru, you're far too cruel. You're far too cruel to us. You're making us wait like this now. Inhumane. Candace. I want to say it. Welcome, Isaiah. Welcome. I don't think I said hi to you yet. I want to say it so bad, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, we were just talking about that, Mercer. How they have like similar stat. They have almost identical stat distribution. Liam's is definitely different because he is stronger than her. This does hold up. This does mean though, like Sarah really was. I mean, it was obvious. It was obvious. Sarah was definitely Spectre's, like, at least that we've seen so far. There could still be agents stronger than Sarah. I think Orin is definitely going to be a challenge. I think Orin might be stronger than Sarah still, but I think Sarah, like, this shows Sarah was definitely like their best chance, like their best one. Like Sarah would have, like, full power Sarah would have fucked up Liam and Candace so bad. She would have been like, yo. I mean, to be fair to Arlo, despite the fact that, like, he's been fucked up more times than he's won, actually, Arlo is still really strong, and for most people, his barrier does render them useless. Arlo is a god tier for a reason. Like, you know, like I always say, my personal feelings about Arlo aside, he is still a really strong character. Now, again, he gets his ass handed to him a lot more times than, you know, he gets a W. But he's still really strong, and his barrier is incredibly effective. Again, under normal circumstances. I don't think we have Nick Kira. I don't think we have. But I think it's definitely possible. We've seen John use multiple barriers before. He's like the Vegeta. That's true. That's true. Arlo is kind of like the Vegeta of the series. Now one thing I've always wanted to see Arlo do, and I've speculated that he could do it. I think Arlo making a barrier around his fist, or like around his hand, or, like, you know, for like a punch. Because Arlo doesn't have a lot of strength. Well, I don't think Arlo has a high power stat. Oh yeah, he has. Well, oh, okay, no. Arlo has decent power. He's got no speed. I mean, obvious. He got no speed. But Arlo, like, using his barrier, like, around his hand and then punching someone with, like, imagine, that's taking out teeth right there. Like, let's be real. If punching Arlo's barrier breaks your arm, like, fucking barrier fist punch from Arlo, that's fucking breaking teeth. Like, there's no contest there. But yeah. Yes, Barry. Berry, berry, no pistol. Exactly. But yeah. Man. Oh, man. Oh, that was so crazy. Oh, my God. That was actually really... Again, Uru, I swear to God, if you do anything to John, if John... Look, I'm not saying John needs to make it out completely unscathed. He's already been scathed. But, like, if you make this boy a prisoner of Spectre, I swear to God, Uru, I swear, you feel my wrath. Do you think the teleporting guy will run into Blake and Remy and ask for help? John using Hydro Freeze with lightning is actually just straight up murder. I mean, damn. Also, well, hold up. I guess this also does confirm Kuyo is stronger than Rei. Because Kuyo wasn't even trying and was still fucking up Liam. Kuyo was not trying whatsoever and was still just like, okay, hold up. Uru. If Ice Guy breaking out of the ice was a callback to Kuyo breaking out of the ice, that was a nice touch. I actually really liked that. But, like, Kuyo was just fucking around with Liam. And then when Kuyo was like, okay, I do need to try a little bit with this guy, and busted out the second sword, Liam just ran. He was just like, I need to get out. Now granted, I doubt that Liam was totally afraid of getting killed or getting defeated by Kuyo, but he was just like, I can't win this. I need to retreat. I need to get out of here. And he did. But yeah, Kuyo probably a 7. I would say that's a good estimate right there. Will. I would say that's a very good estimate right there. But Kuyo had to have been stronger than Rei then, because Uru has confirmed that the level we saw of Rei, 5.8, was his level at the time of his death. But do I think Caden will run into Blake and Remy? Caden might call Kuyo. The only hole I can honestly think of, and it's a pretty big hole, honestly. Yeah, Kuyo could could go to the Spectre facility if Caden gives him the address. He could go if Caden gives Kuyo the address. He could probably get there. But Kuyo literally has no way of getting to John. John is at basement level 3 or 4 right now. You need special access to that. I think Kuyo could definitely put up a good fight, but I don't think he's getting out of there completely unscathed. I don't think he's going to be able to fight long enough to be able to reach John. So, yeah. I would honestly like Kuyo to show up, because Kuyo has shown... Uru has hinted that Kuyo is also going to get involved in this now. She has, hinted at that. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Well, here's the thing about that. Solo. Uru usually says when a person's stats, when the stats that she's showing are altered or different from what we've seen. So hold up, let me. I'm pretty sure she did that. Let me actually check my resources before I just go saying shit like that. I mean, come on, bro. Okay, never mind. She didn't. She did not do that. I mean, Midnight Caden probably could do that, but right now I don't think he's in any position to be able to do that anymore. So extra, basically, it was hype. That's the sum up right there, bro. Let me check. Let me check that. Let me check that. Solo. Good catch. Good catch. I didn't even think of that. Okay. Okay. Blake. Show me your level. Show me your level, Blake. What your stats looking like? So no, they don't have the same stats. Melvin's trick is a lot higher than his, and also he's got higher speed than Blake, which I still think is kind of weird. I guess he can make his claws really big and just launch himself in the air. But yeah, power is definitely his highest stat. Yeah, it is similar, but like the distribution is a lot different than Blake's aside from power. Basically, Blake has a bit more recovery and defense. I would say among the stats aside from power, Blake's stats are fairly evenly distributed. Melvin has more speed and trick than Blake does, though. I don't think so, Midnight. I don't think so. True. True. Episode 289 is one of the longest. Okay, Uru just tweeted that episode 289 is one of the longest ones she's ever made. I don't know if I believe that. I mean, Uru, of course, would be the one to know. Uru would be the one to know whether or not an episode is one of the longest episodes she's ever made. Me personally, I don't buy that though. But like, of course, Uru would be the one to know. Oh man. Hmm. I'm looking over their stats again. And I noticed that Liam's converted ability of the Spectral Claw, its stat bumps are higher than Candace's. But I'm trying to see, if they're the same. They're the same. It looked like Liam's was peaking out a little bit more than Candace's. I would have assumed that was because he has, he is a god tier, so maybe it would affect him differently. But no, it is still the same. It's the same as Candace's, but his power and his speed are lower, I think, than Candace's, which is why the converted ability is peaking out more, because Melvin definitely has more power and speed than Liam and Candace. Yeah, Mimi, it was honestly, it was really good, and the ending, holy shit, Uru, I swear, if you hurt John, if John becomes a prisoner of Spectre, I swear on these Tims, Uru. I don't like it. I don't like it, guys. I don't like it. I don't like it. All right. Question of the day. Do you think John's okay? Also, props to John for thinking. He was not now that the pressure is on and he's by himself, now he is making a risky decision. But right before he wanted to get revenge on Atlas, he thought clearly, like, no, wait, I have to focus on the objective. I just need to get away from him. I need to get an opening so we can get out of here with the machine. Now the pressure's onto him, and he's just like, fuck that. We came for an objective. I'm getting our objective. So yeah. Question of the day. Do you think John is getting the biggest W of his life? That's true. That's true, Mercer. That's true. We know that John meets his uncle at Wellston. So we know that. We know John meets his uncle at Wellston. Boys, John is about to get the biggest fucking W of his life. He's getting out of here with this fucking machine. I swear on these Tims. God, Uru, bless up, Uru. Bless up, because I never doubted you for a second. Uru, I never doubted you for a second. I knew you were about to give this boy the biggest W he's ever had in his life. I had complete faith in you the whole time, Uru. But question of the day. We're still gonna go with the same question of the day just in case. Question of the day: do you think John's getting the biggest W of his life, getting out here with the recovery device, or do you think he's going out swinging and getting caught by a Spectre? What are the passives for Liam and Candace? Okay. Liam's ability. Okay. Here's the thing. I think Liam has a similar passive to Arlo. For those of you who don't know what Arlo's passive is, it's... what is it called? Okay. Arlo's passive is invulnerability to most attacks. So basically, weak punches or like weak attacks can't really affect Arlo all that much. An example of this is when Arlo and John had their first fight and John threw a wind blade at Arlo. Now clearly it still cut Arlo's clothes, like we see the cut in his sleeves, but no damage was sustained to Arlo's arm at that point. He literally just brushed it off and just like, I'm unscathed. I'm better than you. So, yeah, exactly. So it's like Kevlar, basically. So I think, and also, okay. Liam's second highest stat is defense. His highest is trick. I think that Liam has a passive similar to Arlo's in that weaker attacks just phase through him as if his body were water. So that's what I'm going to say. I was thinking maybe maybe his passive is the turning into water, but again, that's not exactly a passive. A passive is something that you have that just comes naturally to you. You don't have to worry about activating it or anything like that. I believe for Sarah, it's like the precognition. She can tell when attacks are coming. But I could be wrong about that. I could be wrong. So yeah. So yeah, that's what I think that Liam's passive is. Attacks phase through him as if you were water. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking there for Liam. Candace, what could Candace's ability? What did she display here? It's hard to say. Okay. That's true, Nakira. Okay. No, this wouldn't really work, I don't think. Okay. I don't think this would technically qualify as a passive. But nothing was shown here in this episode really to... At least I couldn't see anything. I couldn't see anything that would relate to, like, you know, showing or like be a good, you know, clue as to what her passive is. But I think she probably has a passive similar to the passive of Shadow Clone Jutsu in Naruto. For those of you who don't know about Naruto, or for those of you who didn't know that this was a thing in Naruto who do know about Shadow Clone Jutsu, the more your Shadow Clones train and like you train with them, you get that experience back. Now, I don't think it's necessarily like that for her, but I do think maybe she can kind of see what her clones see. Maybe she can kind of like see what her clones are seeing and vice versa. Maybe she can get knowledge from her clones. Like she can send a clone out to do something, and then when that clone vanishes, it just passively, their knowledge comes back to her. Midnight, John is a god tier. I'm just here to. I love John. He's great. John's great. I love John. He's awesome. That's my boy. That's the character I'm gonna voice in the Unordinary anime English dub. Please, Uru, I would really like that. Please and thank yous. That's true. That's a good one, Solo. Uru has said like not every passive is like, you know. Uru has said passives are not meant to harm its users. They're only meant to benefit, but not every passive is like super crazy. Like aura sensing, electric field sensing, invulnerability. Blake definitely kind of got the short end of the passive stick. Oh man, sorry Blake. Sorry, but yeah, that shall be it for tonight, guys. So yeah, question of the day. Do you think John is getting out there with the machine, or do you think he's going to get captured by Spectre? Like I said, we know that he's going to be seeing his uncle sometime soon. So yeah, he's getting out of alive. I mean, come on, man. What are you thinking? If you're going to hurt John. Anyway. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought about the episode down below in the comments, and I will get the review and discussion out for you guys soon, I promise. And as always, everyone, see you, Space Cowboy.